I'm not the type of person to take up for people or for things that I know is not against or not with what I believe. I believe in allowing people to do and be who they want to be. You know what I'm saying? But one thing um, I just don't believe in. I don't necessarily care if anybody don't like me or not. I don't necessarily believe that Donald Trump is doing all this bad stuff that they say he doing on his own. If the news is real, if this stuff that they putting in our phones and on our stuff is not code for something or to your local state government, like codes to keep. I don't know, because I've been exposed to a lot of stuff and a lot of people are blind. You could be going through something and a lot of people will believe in God and in a system, like believe in their God and say that God is real, God is spiritual, God is this and that. But as soon as you have an issue, nobody specializes in the issue that you have. And you could be at the church, you could be praying and praising God and going through something, and it don't matter as long as you dropping that offering or them tithes in the box. They don't necessarily care. They give you the same old line that, hey, it's like an automated line. God is going to see you through. God is going to see you through. But when you're going through a situation and no one can say or tell you anything about what you're going through, and the only thing that you're going through is, the only thing that they can really tell you is keep praying, keep believing, when situation is looking different every single day and you don't have nobody there to love or support you through that situation. It's crazy. And coming to a fact where you just have to you seeing for yourself the system that was built to keep you in a fairy tale state is no longer working for you. It's like you can begin to see things clearer, like you can begin to see and understand how they control us, like they physically control us. They can do it. They can do it. I've physically witnessed it. I have proof from the police and hospitals and stuff like that to prove that people don't be in their right mind. And it's not from no devils or nothing like this. This stuff that they got going on is not true and it's not fair. It's not true and it's not fair. And they're constantly sitting and looking at ways to prey on you in your situation. And they don't see and understand that your situation is different than theirs. They don't necessarily care. They just want what you got. But they don't take the time to account what you spent, what you had to suffer, what you had to put forth in your life in order to get it. Nobody cares to know or understand that. So now we all sitting here looking like we in a hard ass pandemic. And this pandemic, I don't necessarily believe to be what it is, because I was there from the beginning of this situation, which began at Whirlpool in Clyde, Ohio. The same thing that's going on in this world today is the same thing that I was crying out about when I worked at Whirlpool in Clyde, Ohio, when those people were tearing up my stuff and they were persecuting and messing all over me and doing stuff to me. at that job and trying to push the people of color out of that job. I sit and I watched it. I sat and I watched that. And it's supposed to make me sad and it's supposed to make me angry. But the truth of the matter is that I, Candace Van Lowe, I am hurt. I can't take no joy in the stuff that I see happening and going on, because I am hurt. I'm hurt. I'm hurt by what is going on. My insides are hurting because of what is going on, and the fact that people are doing stuff to me that they don't, that I was deprived of so many opportunities in my life for the stuff that people did to me. And I was treated like trash, and I know that other people have been too. But forgive me, because when I see people going through, I know exactly what that feels like, and everything in me has been wanting to. I've never been a person that was raised with any kind of anger or hate or hurt in my heart and in my life. I've been raised in a situation that wasn't ideal, but everybody had to wear their mask. But the thing is that I sympathize. I sympathize with what's going on. I sympathize. Because I know for sure that we all could take, something. We all sit in different categories, and stuff range from the lowest end to an extreme end. And we all can get away with, well, we all can't get away with it, because people who look like me, who have color on their skin, we don't get away with the stuff that people are doing to us. We don't get away with that. And we have to sit here and we have to be scared, and we have to be worried about if we're going to lose everything that we have in order to make sure that we have what it is that we're supposed to have. And the truth of the matter is that we don't. People took advantage of me and they hurt me. When I think about my situation, people used my life against me to advance their own life. And when I think about this whole thing with Donald Trump and how he's just saying some off the wall stuff, or at least they saying he is, that's if all this stuff is true, because I know that these people could take stuff. I know what they're able to do. I know what they're capable to do. And this is not no fairy tale dream or world. This is, yeah, this is ain't no fairy tale dream world that I'm experiencing here, because if it was, they would have literally figured out how to stop what it is I was experiencing. Not only that, they wouldn't allow me to know what I know. They wouldn't. They would not. This situation is a setup. It's all a setup. They set that man up. Well, he set them up, and then they set him up, and we in a standoff where everybody's set up. Everybody is set up all over the world. This stuff is about birthrights. It's all about territory. It's all about who's the slave and who's the master. It's all about that. And in the process, somewhere in the process, I'm sitting here like, I just want to be free. I just want to be me. And I just want to be myself. I want to be in control of my life. I want to be in control of my love without having to worry about everybody's opinions being cast onto me as a person or as a human being. I just want my own life and my own love back. I want my children. I want Candace. I want the life of Candace, Melissa, and Loback. I want my life to be clean. I want my life to be cleared. I want the life of Candace Low to be cleared and cleaned. And I want to stop being punished behind the scenes and the fucking hatred of everybody else, because the world can't see that everything is powered by everything. And life honestly shouldn't even be that way. It shouldn't even be that way, that what you do affects what I do. It should not be that way. My life should affect me. My life shouldn't affect other people. My life shouldn't affect others. And I should have the ability to be equally available and access to the same rights and the same benefits as other people. And that would clear up a lot of the shit that's going on. Everybody wants somebody to be a damn slave, but don't nobody want to ever acknowledge that we are our own fucking people. I don't want to be under nobody fucking foot. I don't want nobody to be under my fucking foot. I just want to be free from everybody and everything. I want my children to be free. I want to be able to live the fucking dream that everybody else fucking live without having to be taxed and fucked over for it. I have been fucked over my entire life. And from what I can see in this system is that my family have too, and they strategically set themselves into my family line almost over 100 years ago to destroy what we built. They did that. And it's so sad because we've always had a spirit of love until we get around other people of color. We've always had a spirit of love until we get around other people with hatred. And it starts festering. And that's because no one can see the culprit behind what's going on. The culprit that's within us is the enemy. The enemy that's talking to us. These are actual people. These are not people that are dead. These are actual people that we are spiritually tied and connected to. And I think everything is just such a fucking business to these people. That we are a business. And we caught up in a business. We caught up in a worldwide business. And we don't know, at some point in time, somebody is taking advantage of somebody at some point in time. And everybody's just trying to find a way to fucking cope with this shit. Because they don't understand the God science that these people have put here. And masked up. So that we'll sit and believe that this is something from a greater power, but this is from this resistance, and this shit that's going on is from actual people that's sitting around here pulling your strings, pulling on your conscience, pulling on your soul. They pulling on your soul. They don't want you to talk. They don't want you to speak. And these people ain't speaking. They not speaking up about what's going on. They ain't speaking at all. And in the end, when these people get their spirit back, because we don't spoke and we don't said all the things that need to be said, they gonna have all the advantage because we didn't know shit. The only thing we knew was how to sit around and argue and fuss about the same shit over and over again. This is a damn cycle. And it happens every single time. It gets bigger and bigger and bigger every single time. I don't believe that Donald Trump is innocent, but I don't believe he is guilty. All this shit that they saying and they doing. I think if people really, really, really paid attention, like nobody's trying to pay attention, but if people really, really paid attention, these ain't no elites and all this other shit that's going on. These is poor fucking people that they pick and choose. That if you work hard enough, if you suffer hard enough, they put you under their wing and they make you run, and they steal your life and steal the inheritance from your life, and then they make you fucking suffer, and they give you a fucking dream that you gonna be bigger or have bigger. This stuff, what's in your fucking cycle. What's in your cycle is in your cycle. If you break this shit down, people are always sitting and waiting and listening to who and what the fuck they can break down. Stop telling these people about your life and this stuff is all connected. And we sitting up here mad at our people. We mad. We sitting around mad at the people that look like us, and we fighting and killing the people that look like us when we don't realize that common, not like the force that we cannot see is coming from a side that's standing together in this shit. They standing together, and we are literally like just sitting here believing some other shit. Donald Trump looked so defeated. He looked defeated. And they want us to run because they want to set an example of fear behind what the fuck is going on. They want us to run. They want us to be afraid. They want us to have worry and fear. When the truth of the matter is that it ain't nothing to be afraid of. We're going to go. Whether it's whatever goes is what goes. It's that you're going to have to understand and accept that people that's supposed to be your family and people that's supposed to love, these are the same people that's hating on your ass and sending you into, because they're being supported and pushed by these fucking invisible spirits that are spiritually tied to you, pushing you to hate the people that look just like you or that are connected to you, because they want what you have. These people want what the fuck you have. They don't care about none of that other shit. They want what you have. Donald Trump sitting here looking. He looked like, I'm not even saying nothing, and these motherfuckers just keep lying. I know that that's what it's like because I look at my phone every single day. I be on my phone, just look at something. Or if I think about something and then some stupid ass article show up acting like that's some shit that's actually fucking news. This shit ain't news. Call the news people and see if you can get your damn story on the news. And you being mistreated, you being fucked over, and you being played all over. Call them and see if you can get your shit on the news. Call them and see if you can get your shit on the news about these people mistreating you and fucking all over you. Call these people and see if you can get your shit on the news. You can't. You can't, because the shit ain't real news. This shit that's going on ain't real. Ain't none of it real. And any money that you do get, you have to sell your soul to get. When you go to a job and you apply through a job, that means that you had to exchange your identity to get it. So that someone else can have your identity and you exchange somebody else's identity so that they can get work. That's what religion is. It's going through the Son to get to the Father. It's like literally having to go through a temp service in order to get to an actual job. These people at Whirlpool, they did that shit to me. First off, you have to survive. Like, listen, y'all gotta be careful, because when you going and you assuming someone else's identity, they are taking yours. They don't necessarily know what the fuck they taking. You sitting up here, you telling people you going through all of this shit that you going through, and they don't give a fuck. They don't. They truly don't. They don't give a fuck. Donald Trump not saying all of this stuff. He not even himself. He not even acting like himself. Joe Biden not acting like himself. That's if this stuff that we looking at on these phones and stuff is real. We live in such an automatic, energetic ass world that it runs off of energy. Everything runs off of damn energy. Blue is for water. Water is for energy. Everything runs off of blue energy. And y'all mad. Y'all mad. Energy at low levels can sustain, but at high levels can overpower. How do y'all think these people getting what they getting? They being overpowered. They are being overpowered. These people are being overpowered. These jobs are not just spiritually killing people. They are physically setting people up and having them killed. Check into Heather Bogle, HeatherBogle. Check into her. Check into the place where she worked. Check into the fact that she worked at Whirlpool in Clyde, Ohio, and that same thing happened to her. They did the same thing to her they tried to do to me. They pick on people that they think are, that they select people or they choose people that they think are good candidates to be taken and killed, sacrificed to make these people better and to make them who they are. These people are fucking bullshit. They are. They're bullshit. They are bullshit. These people are bullshit. They steal what you have. They steal who you are and what you do. They are bullshit. These people are fucking bullshit. They are bullshit. These people are bullshit. Bullshit. They are bullshit. Y'all walk around here just, this system is bullshit. Y'all know it, but everybody's still sitting on their goddamn hands not doing nothing about it. Y'all, most people say they love Donald Trump because of who, he real. He got that from somewhere. He got it from somewhere. These people, they don't have lives that they sacrifice their lives for other people to go out and make the money for them so that they can sit at home. Because could you imagine 1 million people tapping into your fucking energy and you just tired? You can't work, you can't do nothing, you're tired. Can't learn, can't think straight, can't remember shit. They got you, literally got you tapped into some shit. They literally got you tapped into some shit. To a whole bunch of people tapped into you. You tapped into a system and a whole bunch of people just running through you like you a fucking train. This shit is in the end, it's really not gonna matter because people don't listen no way. They so caught up in a way something about a system that says, about, it's so funny because all this shit is belief based. It's a belief based. But all these people is caught up in the system that they believe in a higher being, but this fucking higher being, they keep saying that it's God is a he, but the Bible says that God is not a man. So how is they sitting up here calling it a he? Like, how? How are they sitting up here? Everything is literally everything is going crazy. Everything is going crazy. And it's because their system is failing. The system that they have built up for so long is failing. It's failing. These people are literally killing their own kind. And that don't get no playtime. Y'all like, we don't hear about all the stuff that they do. That's because they fucking killing people spiritually, honest. They killing you spiritually. When they kill you spiritually, guess what happens? You're dead. And that's what happens when you're a Christian. When you become dead in Christ. That means that you're spiritually, you're dead. You give your spirit to someone else to live through you, and you're dead. Spiritually, you're dead. A lot of people don't really take a look at the Bible. They just be like, it's a holy, invisible being. Like, no, the Bible is a contract. The Bible is a contract with actual people. And when you're spiritually tying yourselves to actual people, half y'all saying that y'all not gay, or and you spiritually tying yourself to another man, so that man can have kids, and that man can have a family, and that man can have whatever the fuck it is that they can have. They are spiritually tying themselves to literal people. And y'all think this is some source that's in the air. It's not. You're tied to actual, spiritually to actual people. And when you're seeing stuff and when you're experiencing shit, their system has been exposed. A lot of people start loving it. That's why the Bible says not to be a lover of men, not to be a lover of yourself. Because when you begin to love yourself, you throw the system out of order. Y'all see he up there, they put him as a person that he's up there boasting in himself and he's loving himself and all that shit about that. But the truth of the matter is that when you do that, it throws their system out of whack. Then you have a lot of people out there with opinions against other people. You got married people out there with opinions against single people. Like, why? Because if we love ourselves, half the time when people out there shaking their ass and doing whatever it is that they doing, you tell me to love myself, but that's against what the Bible says. A lot of time these people don't realize that everything that they say against themselves is a lie. Everything is a lie. Nothing is real. Everybody claim themselves to be real, but they not even their own person spiritually. They not even their own fucking person. I witnessed it personally when my son wasn't himself and he was talking and saying that he was somebody else after this situation with Whirlpool. I witnessed it myself. I witnessed it. I witnessed it in my home. I witnessed it at the school. I witnessed it in the hospital. I witnessed it when my son was when they put him in a psychiatric home or in a psychiatric hospital for a week. I witnessed it for the 90 days that he was in the Sandusky Detention Center. I witnessed it. I witnessed it. I witnessed the shit. I witnessed it. I witnessed and I pay attention to the moments when my son is not himself. And I witness and I take account into the time that my son is not able to be himself because of a fucking situation. I know what the fuck is going on. These people ain't shit, and they prey on people like us. They preyed on me. So if they could prey on me, ain't no telling what the fuck they could do to Donald Trump, a lover of himself, which is against the violation of the Bible, right? You loving yourself, and that shit don't sit well with them. I don't believe he doing that shit. I believe that his body, that his life was being taken over, whether they realize it or not, because they just here to believe the fairy tale behind the fucking Bible and these little stories and pictures that they done put through for us. But the truth of the matter is that this shit is resonating in our own life, and we don't even pay attention and look like the Bible tell us to be sober and watch. When you read in the Bible, you don't even pay attention to the shit that you see going on in your life. You just like, oh, okay. But ain't nobody really reading the Bible, and you really can't tell that when you read in the Bible what the fuck is going on. These people don't give a fuck. They don't care, because when you sell your soul out, they got you doing shit that kills people that look like you, and then you can't figure out why people like you are dying, why people like you are going through this shit. That's because this is a system, and it is designed to keep people divided. It's designed to keep someone the bad guy and someone the good guy. And all this shit, ain't none of us perfect. I ain't perfect. I ain't perfect. This job, this whirlpool is trying to do this shit to me. They tried to do this shit to me. I ain't perfect. I sure ain't. But the one thing I ain't finna sit here and do is I ain't finna sit here and act like I'm perfect. I am a victim in my own right. And I am guilty too, by my own hand. And that's the fucked up part is that a lot of people is not going to stand tall in their same fucking right. They not going to stand tall because nobody wants to take the responsibility of what the fuck they do. These people fucking punished me so bad. They fucking punished me. They picked on me. They literally picked on me and they preyed on me. As a single woman and a mother, they fucking preyed on me and people that look like me. Y'all don't move to Ohio. I honestly pray they shut it down. Don't move to Ohio. Don't do it. And honestly, this little operation shit that they got going on, it's everywhere. And the only way they're going to end up solving this is that they're going to literally pay people. They paying people to stand in their sin. When you get married to those people, they get your protection and you get the money. So if anything happen, then that's that. At the end, when the protection is no longer there and, you know, all this other shit. But the truth of the matter is that this shit should be forever. The shit that they going through, it should be forever. Because I know and I understand what the fuck they did to me. And I know and I understand that this is not the first time. This is not the first time that we have been through this situation. It's not. It's not. Because they told me when I was young, I was getting messages, don't say this and don't do this and blah, 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 when I was little. And I was young and I couldn't figure out what the fuck this shit was about. I couldn't figure out what it was about. At all. I couldn't figure out what this stuff was about. And people sitting here acting like, oh, you allowed the devil to use you. No. No, didn't nobody allow no devil to use me. I allowed your system. The system you made me accept. That you act like I have a right in. Because you changed my freedom. And you changed my availability. And you changed what I am privy to. If I do not accept your system. In order to be able to feed myself. Or clothe myself. Or clothe my children. I have to accept. I have to literally accept. I have to accept what you want from me. I have to accept that shit. I have to accept that. I have to take your shit. Deal with you and your shit. Go to a job, make $8 an hour. Deal with the shit you supposed to be going through. While you living in my life. And then you tell me I gotta be good. I gotta act like I got some fucking sense. And then you go somewhere, you act like you ain't got no fucking sense. And then when my damn identity get back to me, I ain't worth shit. Because you ain't taking the time to live the same life that they taught me to live. These people literally take y'all lives. They take y'all lives from y'all, identities from y'all. They take y'all identities from y'all. And y'all don't realize that the warning signs is in every fucking thing that you do. Then everything you do. Everything that's going on is in every fucking thing that you do. There's a warning sign for everything that's going on in everything that you do. something going on about insurance gonna cost higher, that's because the cost of your security is high. Like, shit is going on. This shit is a business, and when you have, they literally, this the reason why you're supposed to stay so strong in what's going on and what's happening. But these people really don't give no fuck about y'all. They really don't. They keep you down for a reason. These people keep you down for a reason. They keep you having babies for a reason. They do. They keep you having babies for a reason. They keep you in this system for a fucking reason. They do. They keep you in the system for a reason. They send you these dreams and these messages for a reason. And regardless to if you say something or not, this shit is going to happen. They don't want you to talk about the dreams. They don't want you to talk about the stuff that's happening because they don't want you to alert the other people about what's going on. Because they're using you to pass messages through. Because you're not, the spirit that you have, they do not consider it to be yours. That's the reason why they tell you to give it back to God. Because, and if you don't want to accept what's going on, then ignore it. You ignore it, but they still using your body as a fucking radio. They using your body as a fucking radio to talk back and forth to the other people, and they talking about your blessings and all this other shit that's going on, all this money that I receive it. You're not even yourself. You're not even yourself. You connected to the person that's getting your fucking blessings. You connected to the person that's getting your fucking blessings. So when you affirming and you believe in some shit, that's where your fucking blessings is going to. To the person that you gave to hold your fucking spirit. That's what's going on. They use people like us, people of color, to get they damn blessings. They fired, like they be on the job treating black people any kind of way and firing them. That's because why? Why are they fucking firing these people? Why are they only trying a certain person? That's because these people, they want their damn spirit back. If you're fired from a job, that means that you're fired from that spirit. That's what they're trying to do. Disconnect you from those people because your life affects those people, because they consider your life to be insignificant, like you should not be here. And they can't kill you themselves, so they use other people that they use and they infest in and they possess to take over their body to hurt other people, and you thinking that it's somebody outside of this world. No, nigga, these people, they right here in this goddamn world. I wouldn't be saying this shit if I truly didn't believe it. Because I done been church raised most of my damn life and been struggling and hurting my entire life in and out of the church. I sure wouldn't. I wouldn't put that on nobody. I wouldn't put it on nobody to have nobody accepting anything or influence anybody in any kind of way like this. I would not do it. I wouldn't. I would not do it. I would not push nobody to know or understand anything about me, because nobody cares what I'm going through. Even the church. I was at the churches trying to tell them that I'm going through something and I'm scared. And these people, I'm going straight to God like y'all telling me. And when I go straight to God, they're telling me to kill myself. Oh, that wasn't God, that was the devil. Well, I'm talking to the church, and and the church telling me it ain't nothing I can do for you. You got to go to God, and when you go to God, you being told to kill yourself, to sacrifice yourself. They did the same thing to my son. They did it to me, and they did it to my son. These people don't give a fuck. They don't care. This shit is about... And then when that shit is over and done with, after they done scared you and tried to make you all scared and shit, or they done hurt you or took your family members, and they be like, oh, that's so sad. Oh, that's really messed up. That's so sad. And then they go off to start receiving your blessings and getting the money and shit for your blessings. What the fuck? What the fuck do you mean? That's really sad. No, y'all selling out y'all own people. Y'all don't know y'all selling them out. But when you hand your shit over to God and you don't bad no TVs and shit. You don't go into no place like that, receive a wallet with somebody's shit in and be like, where you get this from? And they be like, don't worry about it. Don't even worry about it. It's your wallet now. Don't worry about it. You don't ask no questions about what the fuck is going on with the wallet when you see it belong to somebody else. But they just like, don't worry about it. It belongs to you now. Y'all don't make no damn sense. But y'all will accept it. I don't know. God gave me this wallet. It got somebody else's identity in it. But I don't know. God said, don't worry about it. It's my wallet now. It's stolen. Sometimes I really wish y'all would wake up. I don't want to take nobody's love and peace and joy and happiness the fuck away from them. But the truth of the matter is that this shit is rigged. And it's coming from the big states that have access to a lot of people and a lot of children, which are valuable to this entire system. The children are valuable to this system. You dedicate and submit your children to people, they get the wealth from your children. And when they get tired of it, they kill your kids off, or they make them sick, and then all you have is free Medicaid that they want to take away from you now. You got the free Medicaid to help you get your kids to the doctor to remove the fucking sickness off of you from the sickness that you done sold your child to carry as a fucking bank, so that these people don't have to face the fucking sins of what the fuck they have done. We are fucking trash cans to these people. They don't give a fuck. They don't. They love it when you down and you needy and you tried it and you rotten. They don't give a fuck. Donald may have done some shit back in his day, but he looked like he, personally, he looked like he want to be okay. But he looked like he being fucking used. He looked like he being used by somebody. And these people, they can make videos on Facebook and on TikTok to make your ass look like somebody damn else. And your ass don't. They can make your ass look like somebody else. And you don't give a damn. Y'all like, oh shit. Yeah, I can get on here. I can look like Beyonce, and they changing up your stuff and everything that the contract is telling you. Whatever is done physically is permitted spiritually. And y'all just like, yeah, I can be somebody else, and spiritually your ass is too. You could never spiritually say that you are who you say you are. You can never say that. Never. You can never say that you are who you say you are, because this system has never intended for you to be who you were. Nobody here. Everybody's identity is being used in some kind of fucking way to be a benefit to somebody else except for themselves. And it is strategically built to have you submit yourself to something without expecting anything back from it. Donald Trump is, I can't say that he ain't guilty, but he looking like how I feel. Like I done been in a situation where somebody tried to set me up and he fighting and he trying to get his shit together. That's if Donald Trump is even a real person, because from what I can see, I know that people can be controlled. Y'all like, oh, it's 2K Ultra and stuff, like they can be controlled. People can be controlled. Y'all are being controlled right now. They getting ready to put y'all right back to sleep right now. They programming y'all right now. They programming y'all will right now to go back to church and be churchy. They programming y'all ass right now. They programming you right now. And you wouldn't know nothing. You wouldn't know nothing about getting no wealth. You wouldn't know shit about no health. You wouldn't know nothing at all. You wouldn't know nothing. They basically tell you God hate everything that you are, so that you have to submit yourself to be somebody else, so that, you know, so that you can be acceptable in God's sight. Like, that's what the fuck we learning out here. And because I have literally been forced, I was literally forced into this situation. I was literally forced into this situation. Forced. These people forced me into this situation. They forced me. They forced me into this situation. And somebody knows that we've been here before. Somebody knows that this situation has been here before. They're able to go back in time and do some stuff. Like, they're able to do something. Come on. They're able to do something that allows them to go back in time, some kind of way, to check and see what can be done, what is done. They're able to do this shit. They're able to do it. So that they can continue to have the upper hand and control the economy, control the things that go on to keep you under their neck, because they are supposed to be in slavery. So they found a way to come out of that by using energy, casting their energy onto other people, and other people accepting their energy, and them robbing other people of theirs, their good name, their inheritance, all the good things that they've done throughout their life. That's what the fuck they do. They want you to be quiet and be silent, and I can't do that anymore. The world was silent while these people were spiritually and physically raping me. Physically, spiritually, and mentally fucking raping me. My mind, my body, and my soul. Controlling me throughout my younger years, making me think and needing and craving and addicting men that was never going to want me, that was never going to accept me for who I was, that was never going to love me. They kept me thinking and feeling that I needed that stuff and that I could not live without it to accept the shit that's going on. And ain't no telling, because we'll probably be back at this state again. We'll be back here again, doing this shit all over again. We will. We will. And people don't really believe it, but they know that I know and I understand. I know and I understand now that these people strategically chose me, was what they was telling me in the beginnings, that I was chosen. They want to make you feel real confident about yourself. Oh, I was chosen. I'm such a one. No, they are trying to sacrifice you. Like, they don't give a fuck about you. They don't give a fuck about you. These people literally came for Candace Van Lowe, a black woman with children. They preyed on me. They told me I could not leave the state of Ohio until I submitted my children to them. And when I tried to, they said that you should have just left the kids here and went on. They told me they were going to take my children, that they were going to kidnap my children from me. Shit is crazy. These people chose, they picked on my children. They picked on my children. And I just have a rage inside of me that they were controlling and picking on my children. My 8-year-old, my 11-year-old, and my 13-year-old. They picked on them. And these people are constantly asking and wondering what the fuck is going on, when the truth of the matter is I know and I understand. I know what they're doing. And I know it's in my cycle. I know it's in my cycle. So I pray that everything is in my cycle that they stole from me, I pray that it stands for every living thing that lives in this earth. Every living thing, I pray that it becomes a part of your record too. That everything that you hold me accountable for, everything that you blame me for, everything that you hate me for, everything that you didn't know or understand the science behind, I pray that it becomes a part of your lesson too. And then maybe it'll teach you to stop preying on people. Me and my children suffered through hell this life ever since the day I was damn born. And my families and my parents did too. Even though they did right, they still suffered. They still had issues and problems. They made them suffer. They made them. And they really doing it in front of y'all face. Y'all mad. But they doing it right in front of y'all face. And that's because y'all not yourself. Y'all not even yourself. Y'all are y'all enemy inside of y'all. Y'all not even yourself. And they block them from having any information or to know what the fuck is going on with them. If y'all really look and see, the shit that's going on is your spirit and somebody else. And somebody's keeping you from getting into the room or into the life where they are fucking the shit out of you. And you don't even know it. So you come out and they putting the fucking money on the dresser like you're not shit. I let you have a house. I let you have a car. I let you have children. Thanks for the nice fucking ride. That's it. Because they did something that put themselves in this position. Only thing I did was I just sincerely loved. I sincerely had love for these people. I sincerely had love for them. And I looked at one and maybe loved them a little bit too much and didn't even understand why. But all this stuff is deceit. They all hype us up and they all have us thinking and feeling that we something, but we not really nothing. And at the end of this, I promise you, they're gonna make us pay. Everybody feel emboldened and brazen, and that's if God don't fix the favor for that, because the tables turn, that it don't unturn, that it would stay the way that it is. Because when I first started going through this stuff, they were saying something about in the meetings or conversations where most of this stuff was, and they heard the conversations, and I was saying to God, why would you sit up there and let these people sit and pray on me like this? When you know I was going in there and I was doing everything that I was supposed to do and everything that I needed to do for myself, why would you sit up here and let them pray on me like this? And the answers that I was getting back was that I said I'm hurt, and it was stuff that was being said that's not being brought to light. And the answer that I got back was that, yeah, I was in those meetings. In these meetings that they had, I was in those meetings. And I seen what was going on, and I heard what was going on. And that's what's really fucked up. Is that people know and see what's going on. And he was saying that if I tried to help in any way, if I tried to help them in any way, they told me because I didn't get out of my job that they saved me, that they saved my life from some type of sacrificial ring or some type of Illuminati something. They sacrificed me for it, and I was taken out of it. And that's why I'm thinking that I should have been grateful for whatever it was that was going on, and let God do the rest of the work, and that they were going to be. I'm gonna do a separate video for it, but I will never get over. If they want to try to pass some shit on me and try to bring it back on me and on my child, to hold him up, make him have to go through some stuff, and then run him through the court system and make him look like a horrible person, then alright. You gonna continue to keep doing shit to me. You gonna continue to keep fucking over me. Like, I'm not about to let nobody continue to keep doing shit to me. I'm not gonna continue to keep allowing people to keep doing shit to me. I'm not. Cause I hurt to her. I done gave all of my life and my love behind this, and every single time I keep getting broke down. But y'all really gonna have to understand that this system that they got is not real.